It's a site that has seen more than its fair share of great playoff memories the last few decades, and more could be in store as we've got playoff football again at sold-out Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we pull the curtain on the postseason with an AFC wildcard matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
On second down, this is Harris. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Stephon Tuitt in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now. Now a hit and a loose football, and it's picked up by the Patriots.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game, because you can it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
Now a play fake here on 1st down. It finds Aguilar over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here at 1st and 10. Now Harris. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run with Harris. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He's taken down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. Back deep for the Patriots, Gunnar Olszewski. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Patriots take over.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Bourne. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
The loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Roethlisberger will throw. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he will have a Steelers first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Down, it's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chase Claypool, 49 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 32 on the play.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs. And the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll look to throw again. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
2nd and 11. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They run with Harris. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. So his struggles just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Second down and 7.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
New England on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run with Harris. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Patriots have cut it back within a score.
We got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pads?
It means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people and power his way forward.
Full connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
Shut your mouth.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
It's 2nd down.
You made me end my night early last night.
Of the NFL playoffs.
I was mad as fuck after those games. Coming back for it. Nah, man, you could have Smook and Crows, 0.2, fine. Hey, they're in here. As if Smook wasn't dumb enough.
A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have a lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend.
I'm in baseball,
as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. Well executed there on second down, so do you go back to the air on third?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a second time.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Short little throw to Ebron. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
That's taken on the 25. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Their own 32-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. On the left side, a catch by White. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half.
At the 48-yard line.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Sets up 4th down.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. Well, pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Man, it's good to see you out there, baby.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. Fielded in the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Well, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. And he'll give it here to his running back. And some space here. 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Come on now.
A great effort there. 46 yards. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Just shut your little retarded ass up.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball. And
keep yelling and have another stroke.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Behind you.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. This is Harris.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, it's tough time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Put a bouncing Betty on your wiener.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And that's caught by Smith. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good job there defensively to push them back on 1st down. I'm not sure if this is 4-down territory or not because they can kick the field goal and get it back within a score. But you know that's not what they're thinking right now. A field goal has to be their last option.
2nd and 9 now. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try and run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots are back within a score.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on it.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
21. Patriots.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They come up now 3rd and 5. following the incomplete pass. Here's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
First down.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. And he's going to get this inside the 30. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And to give this time to the tailback. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
The tackle made by Stephon Gilmore. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Patriots' 24-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Jacoby Myers, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads
Man,
to
Lou, if you won, I was going to send nudes.
On the ground, it's Harris. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking,
oh, there's plenty, Lou.
Feeding him the football. Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that
there's
over time,
plenty of the being.
But bottom line line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Oh, puta pendejo!
He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
Do it! Do it!
Oh, I just fucked this guy's mom. Huh? I don't know. Crow sounded like he was too close to the end of his game.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42.
I know what you motherfuckers are trying to do.
2 yards
I ain't
on the
stupid.
carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front.
I have one more inning until I can come in.
They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's
He needs
second
2
and 8.
strikeouts. Bad.
And that'll be incomplete.
Alright, here we go. Here we
As he
go.
tried to pull that one
Wait.
in.
Yeah, fuck
Hang
you,
on,
bitch.
third down.
This defense
Hey,
is
what-
continuing to contest every deep ball.
Lou, my
that
pussy
thrown
is,
downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or
walking
zone.
around.
Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth.
Lou, you
and
want a
make play
picture
on
of my
football.
pussy?
New England on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is third and 8.
Don't ignore me, Lou.
Shotgun. He'll look to throw. Open man is
Lou, I'll call you.
And he's got
I'll call
it
your house, Lou.
first across midfield to the 48.
I'll call you, Lou. Don't make me.
9 yards as they convert on the third down play.
Don't ignore me.
48-yard line.
Lou, you on mute?
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Oh!
On first down, it's Harris, and he'll be pulled down.
Fuck outta here. I ain't no motherfucker.
Face mask.
Boo!
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's first and 10.
Boo!
Now back to throw. This complete left side to Aguilar. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains.
John Meadows.
14 yards and another first.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drop.
Am I supposed to know who that is?
Touchdown. And you and I both know this is where
A
you need
beloved
quarterback who can keep his
bodybuilder
cool
and
back
coach.
there. Not just
That's
for
kind of
himself, but to keep the rest of
weird,
the team relaxed too.
that motherfucker look like Lex Luthor. I mean Luger.
On first
Luthor.
down, Harris. Cameron Hayward
Oh, yeah.
in on the
He
tackle.
definitely does.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Boo! Gotta get a new mic, dude.
Still 9 remaining on second down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. From 17 yards out. And once again, the Patriots are back out.
I
in
just
front.
ran.
Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just
Tell
mentioned
you.
it. The fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Motherfucker's gonna be. Know that, right, Money? No, he's too fucking old to get out fast.
And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they put their lead to 3. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point
Go,
lead
Money.
versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do.
What?
Pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Damn it, I shit. Hot tub.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this wild card game, folks, it has been as good as advertised. They trail by a field goal here in the fourth, so they know they need at least 3 on this incredibly critical drive as they start out 1st and 10. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Oh yeah, Lou likes to go all the way across the map.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back.
This motherfucker ain't even paying attention, trying to get me going to yell.
Flag on the field. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
I'm onto your shit, money.
When they're blocking, ever since they liberalized the rules, where you can extend them.
You ain't making me fucking miserable with you.
And they get detected grabbing some cloth.
You know damn well as soon as I sign on, this motherfucker's Manning game's gonna be over and Lou's gonna be yip-yapping.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw.
Dead. Where'd you mark, money? Because I just jumped. Nice try, money. Fuck you, buddy.
Use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Exactly.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
See? I know he ain't fucking paying attention now.
Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Brings up 3rd down.
That motherfucker's gonna die as soon as he gets. What the fuck is this? Dude. Okay. Now it's definitely cheating. Computer's fucking. Finally! That motherfucker fouled off 11 pitches. Computer's fucking cheating. Yeah.
3 points separating these two sides.
So you don't got to rush.
To go in the 4th. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Eric Ebron, 47 yards. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there.
Oh my God! Didn't he say even?
That all the time. The evidence was right there.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away
What
from
you
danger.
doing?
Really nicely run drive.
Come here, cutie.
Defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here.
You don't have to go. Welcome to Luke's house. Loves the big cock.
Got the connection here to Bourne. And he's going to be brought down short.
Wants to
first
go,
at about the
go, go.
41-yard line. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. This is where you learn a lot about rookie quarterbacks. How can they run that 2-minute drill? We're about to find out.
Yeah, and for them, it's not just
I
proving
hate
it to
you,
guys
fool.
like you and me watching the game and trying to beat a defense. It's proving it to their teammates that they can have the confidence in them
lurking around here
in these situations.
Game on the line, season on the line. They're going for it here on fourth down.
Yep. That motherfucker whacking off to your voices.
Before he gets the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Back to throw.
Oh.
He finds Aguilar over the middle. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Second and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Huh? Oh, I didn't even know. Wait, let me go in.
He's back to throw.
Oh no, I heard bro both talking, dude. That's fucking all kinds of fucking lights in my head. Bing, 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 get out now.
Get it done in this situation, but after giving up back-to-back sacks, things are looking a little bit bleak.
One motherfucker's going.
Down
that's fucking bullshit. The other one's like.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six.
Yo, this goddamn black motherfucker just ran outside on me.
Obviously just a huge play, but Charles, as a defender, aren't you often taught just to knock that ball down on fourth?
You're exactly right. We are taught that. Okay, just knock it down.
This is some bullshit. I can't chase this motherfucker with my white guys.
And he did to the tune of 6 points.
The Steelers going to survive and advance as we say so long, everybody.
Oh, I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Our hardworking crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
He just said the game was over, man. I knew it. It's a fucking setup. Listen to this smoke sucking this dude's dick.
We say so long from Foxborough.
Hey, good game. Good game. Where you going? Oh, so. Hey, I'm gonna get off. I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, good job, Crow. I don't care if you belong to the KKK. You can suck my wiener. Ay, puta. Yeah, take that, Blackie Chan. I'm glad I can't hear this downy motherfucker with my sound up. This shit loud as fuck. Keep fucking around and I'll have Crow's people talk to your people and it'll be over. I have to dust that bitch off. I'll have to dust it off. I know for a fact Crow would give me a new one though. Take one out of my closet, Trashy. Here, you could just use a nice little blanket like this. This motherfucker here. Oh, shit.